Okay, this is the Math Models Unit 7, Lesson 8 video. More loan stuff. This time it's doing car loans, but we're going to use a similar type of calculator that we used in the previous lessons. Number 1 and 2 are vocab. Starting at number 3, you're going to use this calculator. I'll put a link to the video in the video description. It's another of a similar type of calculator. So in the problems, it's going to give us how much the thing costs. In this case, this car cost $17,995, which I've put in already. The current rate is 48 months at 4.36. So 48 months, you need to realize, is 4 years. So we're going to use 4 years here. And then we're going to put 4.36%, the interest rate here. And then we hit calculate. And then it's going to give us mainly, the main thing we want to see is it's going to give us this monthly payment right here. And then we're just going to pick the one that's closest. We're going to pick this one. Again, there's issues with the calculator, the way that the handheld calculator does it versus the web. So I think this is easier, honestly, and you can get the answer close enough. So that's what you're doing here. You're doing the price, the rate, and the years. So if 36 months would be 3 years. I'm going to scroll down. So then they get into this thing about TTNL. TTNL stands for tax, title, and license, and it's basically just fees associated with buying a new car or any car. And then they talk about down payments. So what we have to do before we do what we just got done doing is we need to take into account this information. So we need to add 8% and subtract 30% because the down payment is making the amount of the loan less. So for instance, if I'm going to do 8% tax, title, and license, I'll go to my Desmos and I'll do 8% of, and it is $17,995. So that's this amount right here. So I'll leave that there. And then 30% is the down payment. So that's 30% of the same amount. Okay, so we have these two numbers. This is the down payment, and this is the tax, title, and license. So it says, how much will the monthly payment be for a 2-year-old used car? Price is $17,995 if the current finance rate is 48 months. So you see all that's the same. But then it says you will finance 8% and make a 30% down payment. So we need to do $17,995 minus the down payment and plus the tax, title, and license. So I'm subtracting this, adding this. And so this is my new amount. This is how much I'm financing. So I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to go back to this and I'm going to go 14,000. Was it 36, I think? 0.1. The terms are the same. If you remember in the problem, it said 4.36%, 48 months. 48 months, 4.36%. So I'll hit calculate, and now the monthly payment is $319.19, and it looks like this one's my closest one. So in all of these, it's the same thing. You're going to subtract the down payment and add the tax, title, and license, and then plug it into the calculator.